Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. So in today's reading, we're going to take a look at what action your person wants to take next towards you and your connection. So go ahead and pick whatever pile is calling out to you and we'll get started. As always, I'm so grateful for all of you being here with me. I hope you're all doing super well. Your lives are going really beautifully. Alright, pile 1, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's up with your person, what action they want to take towards you next. Alright, pile 1. What action does pile 1's person want to take next towards pile 1, please? What action does pile 1's person want to take next towards pile 1? What action? See, we have the 9 of Swords. What action does pile 1's person want to take next towards pile 1? We have the Hierophant, 5 of Swords. What action does pile 1's person want to take next towards pile 1, please? We have the 3 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so what I was hearing while I was like shuffling was your person wants to like take accountability for something is what I'm getting. With the 9 of Swords, it's like there may be something that happened here with the 5 of Swords as well, like some sort of conflict between the two of you, or even with the 5 of Swords that could represent that your person like did something in this connection to kind of, I'm hearing like isolate themselves, or sort of like they may have acted from a place of maybe being more kind of thinking about their feelings and their needs rather than thinking about your needs, something like that. And I feel like with the 9 of Swords, it's like they're really sort of stressed out, thinking about, I feel like how to maybe fix the connection, how to sort of repair whatever damage was done with this 5 of Swords energy, how to come back into your life, because we do have the 3 of Cups, so it's like your person really wants to reunite with you here. They want to like reestablish the emotional connection, the emotional bond. It's like this is very different energy. Like the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups is very kind of oppositional. Like this is about, you know, broken friendships, broken relationships, broken connections, you know, even like sometimes selfish sort of actions. And then the 3 of Cups is all about sort of like, you know, leaving the past behind you guys and coming back together and just celebrating. And it's like, you know, focusing on the good of the relationship rather than what has happened in the past that was negative. With the Hierophant, this is also about sort of a connection to, I feel like, the masculine higher self, morality, you know, doing the right thing, sort of being committed to virtue and doing what's best for others is really what I feel. Being more structured as well. So it could be that, you know, the action that they're taking is, like I was saying earlier, taking accountability for their actions and trying to better themselves, and I feel like learn these lessons from whatever's happened between the two of you, and then come forward to you maybe with that determination and the focus being that they want to like reestablish your bond. Because with the Queen of Cups, it's like they have a lot of love for you. They see you as a very loving person. That's kind of why I'm getting that it's like it feels like the blame for whatever's happened is mostly on them, and they kind of feel that, because I sense with the Queen of Cups, like you've been there for them through a lot of things. You've been very compassionate, very warm, very loving. I also feel like this is them wanting to be compassionate to you, to be empathetic, to think about your needs and your feelings, especially transitioning from the 5 of Swords energy. It's like they know if they want to rectify your relationship, your connection, it's like they know that they need to sort of open up their heart and, you know, maybe come to you with more of a sensitive, like coming from their feminine side, even if they are a masculine, coming from their feminine side, being more in touch with their emotions, having like a deep conversation about their feelings, because there's something about this connection that's really keeping them up at night, and I feel like they're stressed about maybe the things that they did, and it's like they really just like want you to forgive them, but I also feel like they want to give you a reason to forgive them. It's like they want to show you that they've changed with the Hierophant, that they've ascended perhaps, that they've worked on themselves, that they've had some enlightenment on the situation, that they are trying to be a better person. It's like they really want to show that to you. Alright, clarify the 9 of Swords. What action does pile 1's person want to take towards pile 1? Clarify the 9 of Swords. What action does pile 1's person want to take? Okay, Queen of Wands and Justice. Yeah, exactly. Like, this card says, what I give, I receive. So it's like whatever this was that happened, this conflict between the two of you, like they are definitely taking accountability for their side of things. They're understanding like the sort of like the karmic consequences of their actions. So it's like this Nine of Swords energy is very painful. You know, that can be like depression, definitely a lot of anxiety. But at the same time, I feel like it was important for your person almost to go through this sort of, I'm hearing like reckoning or sort of turmoil, because it's like that's their growth period. Like right now I'm reading a book about Dark Night of the Souls, and how, you know, we don't often learn from times where we're perfectly comfortable. It's a lot of times when we are faced with difficulties or we do have to pay up for our actions that we actually grow as a person. So I feel like that's very much what's going on here. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So it's like your person is still so attracted to you, and it's like they definitely want to come to you. They're definitely feeling very seduced by you. You just have this like warmth to you, and I feel like this desire for you has never waned. You know, no matter what's happened, it's like they still view you as sort of the queen bee with that Queen of Wands energy. And it's like that's why they want to come to you and show up for you and show you, you know, how worthy you are, how beautiful they find you. This definitely could be an apology here with Justice. But they may also just be afraid of maybe apologizing, even. That may be something scary to them. That could be why they're stressing, is because it's like they know they owe you an apology or an explanation, and it could be that they're scared of maybe saying the wrong thing here. They could be a bit intimidated by you as well with that Queen of Wands energy. It's like you're kind of like I was saying, like feeling queen bee energy, like you're kind of just a super attractive person. You could be very popular. You just have this vibe, and it's like they almost feel like ashamed because they really look up to you. So it's like having to, it's like weird. It's like almost like they see you like a celebrity or something, and it's like having to kind of be vulnerable or admit your mistakes and like flaws and imperfections to someone that you see as like very perfect, almost, is what I'm getting. And that's why it stresses them out. It's like having to go up to a celebrity and like talk about like all the things that like you fail at. Let's see. Clarify the Hierophant. What does pile one's person want to do next in the connection? What action does pile one's person want to take next? Clarify the Hierophant. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? Oops. Okay, let's see. We have the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Okay, so yeah, they really want to return to you here, is what I'm getting, pile one. Let's see. So it's like they want to balance themselves out here with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this says about priorities. So it's like with the Hierophant, they want to prioritize, it's almost like the good version of themselves. It's like the sort of like that more enlightened version of themselves, the better version of themselves. It's like that's what they want to prioritize here. And they want to return to you again because you're their Empress. They feel like you are their future. And we have the Knight of Cups. Like, I want to come to you. I want to give you my love. I want to show up for you. I want to come through with a lot of compassion, because it's like when they think about their future, like I feel like all they see is this connection, is this reconciliation here with you. It's like maybe for now they still need to heal. They still need to work through their anxieties, their fears, their self-esteem issues. But I feel like they really want to prioritize you in this connection, because I feel like you bring out the best in them here with the Queen of Cups, is what I'm getting. Like, you bring out the sort of highest version of your person. You make them want to be a better person. Is definitely what I'm getting. Let's see. Clarify the Five of Swords. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? Clarify the Five of Swords. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? Clarify the Five of Swords. Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Look at this. We have literally healing. So healing from whatever this Five of Swords energy was, whatever conflict. This could also just be literally inner conflict that they were going through that sort of translated to their connection with you. Their own self-esteem issues, their own mental health stuff that affected this connection. But yeah, right now it's like they're taking refuge, and I feel like, quiet, and they're meditating, and they're trying to free themselves from all this anxiety, and they are working on themselves. They're working beyond, I think, the limitations of who they used to think they were, who they used to be, how they used to act. It's like they want to rise above, I feel like, this Five of Swords energy, this Five of Swords behavior, definitely. let's see. It's like they want to heal so they can come back to you as like, you know, a really positive person in your life. It's like I'm hearing that they don't want to stress you out anymore. So it could have been that some of their behavior was very stressful to you, very difficult for you. And it's like they don't want to be a stressor in your life anymore. Like they want to add something to your life rather than, you know, just cause problems. Let's see. Clarify the Three of Cups. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? We have, oh, the King of Cups. This is so sweet. So yeah, it's like they want to show up and just love you and just return to you because their heart definitely belongs to you. Also, it's really cute. We have counterpart energy here with the King and Queen of Cups. So it's like their love belongs to you. Their heart really belongs to you. No matter what's happened here, they still care for you as a person. They still care for you as a soul. You're still very important to them. I feel like as a lover, as a friend, they really value you. And so yeah, they want to show up. And I feel like with the Three of Cups, I'm getting this energy of like emotional intimacy and kind of maybe having sort of a deep conversation. And, you know, then from there you can move towards like a, you know, the fun aspects of your connection. All right, let's get some Lenormand cards and see what else we can get. All right, what action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one, please? What action does pile one's person want to take next? We have the Locket. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards, oops. All right, what action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? We have the Bear and the Snake. Okay, so the Snake, I feel like, is sort of representing maybe the betrayal that sort of happened here with the Five of Swords. And so I feel like that's about definitely like rectifying that energy. There's also a very seductive energy too. So there is an element of like sensuality, I feel like, that they want to bring to the connection. But with the Locket and the Bear, it's like this person wants to stand up for this connection because the Bear is all about, you know, authority, strength, bravery. And the Locket is the symbol of like love and wanting to keep something in your life. They really cherish you. So it's like they want to be strong. They want to show up and be a strong energy in your life, and really show you the love and the care that they have for you that maybe they did hide, because the Snake can be about, you know, secrets and hiding things and being even manipulative sometimes. And it's like maybe your person was wearing masks because they weren't feeling brave, they weren't feeling confident, but it's like they want to be loyal to you and very tender and very loving, and hopefully, you know, resolve the situation or resolve the difficulties, maybe show you that they're not like a snake anymore, that they're someone you can really trust and rely on. All right, let's get some more oracle cards. All right, pile one. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? We have the Twin Flame card. What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? What action does pile one's person want to take next towards pile one? What action? Yeah, okay, so that's why the snake energy definitely came out, because we have seduction and passion. So the snake is a very seductive energy. If you think about like the snake from the biblical story, it's kind of the vibe even. So yeah, it's like you guys have a lot of passion for each other. They have a lot of passion for you. They find you very irresistible, very magnetic. Again, with like the Queen of Wands, the Empress, you're very, very attractive to them. And so it's like, you know, they want to flirt with you. I feel like they want to reignite the passion, especially if the passion has sort of died down because of this conflict between the two of you. They want to reignite that. We do have the Twin Flame card, and it says Zen, balance, union, duality. So it's like they want to rebalance the connection. Definitely, I think the Two of Pentacles came out even. You know, they may have been giving more energy to other things in their life than this connection, and I feel like they want to come back into a union with you, come back into you know, harmony with you. The Three of Cups definitely is about harmony. It's just like, you know, good times. And then we have Keys on a Ring, many options and decisions. So it's like there may be choices your person does have to make right now about you know, where they go, who they're with, who they spend their time with. And so I feel like they're going to have to maybe really choose like this deep soul connection or twin flame connection, depending on how you label it. It's like that's maybe the option that's standing out to them a lot, because they just have this really intense passion and chemistry and desire for you that I feel like they don't quite have for anybody else. Again, even if there's a separation or difficulties, it's like they still have this, you know, internal desire for you and this connection. So they may try to seduce you, pile one, honestly, with the snake and the seduction card. So if they start like flirting a lot, that's definitely on their mind. It's cute. Okay, let's get some messages from them now and see what they actually want to say to you. All right, pile one. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say? We have, I'm surrendering to my love for you. That's really beautiful. So in this process of maybe like kind of an ego death, or again, like Dark Night of the Soul with the Nine of Swords, it's like they're having to surrender to, I feel like, their higher self, their love, rather than maybe fighting it off or being afraid of it. My bed feels so cold and empty without you in it. So yeah, this is a very cold sort of looking energy here with the Five of Swords. So they miss, yeah, the intimacy, they miss the warmth, especially with the Queen of Wands. You're a very warm person. It's like they just feel like, you know, you really light them up and make them feel just like cozy and safe, but also very passionate. Let's see. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I confess all of my secret feelings to you inside my head where it feels safe. So yeah, they could have a lot of pent-up feelings for you, a lot of pent-up emotions. We did have the King of Cups, so it's like your person is very, very sensitive, very emotional, but at times maybe they've struggled to really be vulnerable. Again, that's maybe why the snake energy was here as well, is that they were repressing their feelings or running from them, being secretive. You may have felt betrayed because they weren't being honest about their feelings. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Our chemistry is so powerful, it's explosive whenever we connect. And look at that, we have the passion card. Totally. So you guys do have some really crazy chemistry. You have some really bomb chemistry. And so I feel like your person definitely doesn't want that to go away. They think about that a lot. And then, yeah, I love the way our bodies fit together so perfectly. And that's interesting because like this yin yang card with the twin flame energy is about complementing each other. Like literally this person feels like you're their perfect complement, their perfect match, like their counterpart. Let's see. Let's get some messages from this deck. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now, please? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now? We have freedom. I don't want anything to hold me back from you anymore. So there may have been things just like internally or externally that were causing blockages in this connection. Your person definitely wants to free themselves. We have responsible. I want to show up for you and make you a priority. And I feel like the Hierophant is a very responsible energy. It's very structured, very just sort of like traditional values, things like that. So I feel like that's where what your person wants to lean into here. Is really showing up for you in the way that you deserve. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one right now? Yeah, literally the Two of Pentacles here, prioritizing this connection over anything else. So even if they do have, you know, options or, you know, they've been having to choose between different paths here, I feel like ultimately this is the path that feels right for them. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Introspection. I've been on an inner journey of self-discovery and awakening, and they may be having somewhat of a spiritual awakening right now. They've been introspecting, I feel like looking at, you know, their mistakes, their lessons, how they can grow and heal. So they're definitely, I feel like, becoming more self-aware. And then we have heaven. Being with you feels like heaven on earth. And that's very true, especially since they feel like you're their counterpart. It's like you complete them in a way that I feel like is very special to them, and I feel like they're definitely missing that. If you guys are in some sort of separation, it's hard to I'm hearing it's hard to replicate the feelings with you. It's hard to replace those emotions. It's like you can't fake it, you know what I mean? It's like either there or it's not. And with you, with all this passion, yes, it definitely is there. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? I push you away to try to protect myself, but it just leaves me feeling lonely. That's such Five of Swords energy. It's like self-sabotaging to create distance and space in order to feel safe, but then ultimately just being alone and then being kind of miserable. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Your love is irreplaceable. Look at that. I know I will never find anyone else with whom I feel such a strong and magical connection. I was just saying that, so that's definitely how they feel here. They feel this connection is magical, different, very spiritual. I don't want to admit how much power you have over me, so I act overly independent to hide how deeply I feel for you. And so that was that masking, is that, again, that feeling of wanting to stay independent, wanting to stay invulnerable, avoid intimacy emotionally to, in a way, like protect themselves from some sort of pain that they feel they might experience if they're open, but it's like it just sort of creates blockages to the intimacy because then neither person really feels safe being themselves in the relationship or being fully committed in a way. All right, pile one, before we close out your reading, let's get a word of advice for you from these cards. What does pile one need to hear right now? What does pile one need to hear right now? What does pile one need to hear right now? What does pile one need to hear right now? We have play like a child. This is very cute. The happiest moments in your life are when you are playing just like a child, when you are singing and dancing, when you are exploring and creating just for fun. It is wonderful when you behave like a child because this is the normal human tendency. And I really love this and I really agree. So if you're dealing with, anxieties, if you're dealing with the stresses of life, make sure that you give yourself time to just really be yourself, let your inner child out, do things that make you feel really happy, and, make sure you have friends and people you can surround yourself with that also maybe are comfortable with their inner children, so you guys can just have like a really good time whenever you connect. And that it's, growing up is sort of like, you can grow up and be mature and responsible, but being an adult doesn't have to mean letting go of the wonders of life, that childlike wonder. It's like you can keep that for your entire life, and that definitely makes it also much more pleasurable and interesting. All right, pile one, thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed reading for you today, sending you lots of love and abundance and other good things. Take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. So let's look at what action your person wants to take next towards you guys. All right. Pile two. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? We have the Tower and the High Priestess. Interesting. What action does pile two's person want to take next? We have the Fool. What action does pile two's person want to take next? We have the Page of Cups. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next? With the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into this. So what I'm feeling from the Tower is it's almost like there's something that your person needs to like let go of here in order to be with you or be in this connection or open up. So if that's like something internal or like literally something externally that needs to like sort of crumble and disappear into the ocean like this card here, then I feel like that's kind of what your person is feeling. So that could be them releasing a partner or group of friends, or, you know, just internal stuff as well, like their own sort of ego, things like that. I feel like the Tower is a lot about like letting go of things that are kind of built on delusion. So it's like, you know, something that may look really pretty and glittery, but it's like made of sand, and sort of letting that, you know, flow away because it's sort of false. So they're letting falseness leave their life, and that literally could just be them not being honest about their feelings, and that's what they're wanting to let go of. Because the Page of Cups here is sort of a contrasting energy. It's like this is all about being very real, very keyed in with your emotions, very intuitive. This is like inner child energy. So it's like letting go maybe these false masks or these false situations in their life, so they can just be as authentic with you as possible about their really sweet, sensitive feelings. There's a lot of intuitive energy here with the High Priestess as well. So it's like they want to follow their intuition with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups to you, because their intuition is definitely calling them to be with you. It's calling them to bring their love to you. I feel like when they tap in with their feminine side, which connects to the intuition, the emotions, it's like that's when they feel like everything else needs to go, and this love with you is the priority in their life. We also have the Fool, which is kind of tied with the Tower. It's like letting something go, you know, even if it's sort of a dramatic ending, in order to have this fresh start. And it's like you can see this beautiful rainbow energy too. It's like you bring out this person's, I feel like, freedom. It's like you make them feel very free, very alive. It's like life has magic and mystery and excitement with you. You may be a very spiritual person with the High Priestess there. It's like you can see in this card, it's almost like she's like a part of nature. She's a part of the earth. I feel like that may be how your person regards you. I almost just heard like reveres you. So it's like you may be very connected spiritually, very connected to nature, and it's like there's just something about you that makes this person feel like life is, yeah, like magical and mysterious, and there's something very intriguing about you as well. They may feel that you have a lot of secrets, or just like a lot of hidden knowledge, a lot of really important knowledge, maybe even shamanic knowledge, and I feel like your person would like to explore that with you as well. It's like maybe they feel with the Fool energy, they're more at the beginning of their spiritual journey, and maybe you're more advanced, and it's like it's almost like they want to come study with you and like learn from you. But the Fool is definitely also just about like fully trusting in spirit and trusting where you're led, and you know, it's like being detached and just sort of like following your heart. Knight of Cups and Page of Cups also very much about following your heart. The Three of Swords energy is interesting here. So for some of you, this could be that you guys are in some sort of a separation, or there's sort of like some emotional difficulty between the two of you. If that's the case, I feel like your person really wants to like return to you. And also I feel like maybe heal the connection from the separation or the heartbreak here. I feel like this is also maybe about, if that doesn't resonate, it's like them healing from their own heartbreak, whether if that's like from their childhood, their past relationships, them healing from maybe their fear of getting heartbroken by you, so they can just take this leap of faith with you and just fully trust and fully surrender. It's like they don't want to close their heart off anymore from the possibilities of love with this connection. It's like they really just want to, you know, dive all in is really what I'm getting here. All right, let's clarify a bit now. Clarify the Knight of Cups. What action does pile 2's person want to take next towards pile 2? Clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. Yes, definitely a passionate and fresh start. They have a lot of attraction, a lot of desire for you. Reignite maybe the romance as well, if this has been a period of, you know, you haven't talked to this person in a while. But I definitely feel like, yeah, this person is feeling even very seductive, very romantic there with the Knight of Cups too. Let's see. Clarify the Knight of Cups. What action does pile 2's person want to take next towards pile 2? We have the Temperance card. Oh, the Ace of Cups. You guys, this is so cute. So the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups definitely gives me communication. So they literally might be like just wanting to text you or call you and just tell you how much they love you, like on the phone or something like that. I'm even getting. They want to bring a lot of just lovely, compassionate, balanced energy here with Temperance. This is really beautiful. It's like they just want to you know, have this connection be so harmonious and so lovely. I feel like your person is like an empath or like a high sensitive is what I'm getting here. They're very in touch with their feminine energy, regardless of their gender. I feel like they are, or they're just getting more in touch with it as well with the temperance. It's like they are balancing, they're listening to their intuition, they're listening to their heart, not just their logic. I feel like the Knight of Cups is a very balanced, like masculine energy. Yeah, because they really love you. They have a lot of feelings for you. Again, with they kind of revere you here with the High Priestess as this like sort of spiritual goddess or something like that. Adonis energy. They really look up to you. That's so sweet. So yeah, they literally just want to bring you love. Pile two. There's a lot of purity in your person, especially with the Fool. You know, even if they did some stuff in the past or they've been different people in the past, I feel like they're shifting into a very good version of themselves. They're letting go of a lot. Again, with the Tower, they're letting go of maybe a lot of negativity, a lot of their baggage here. A lot of these kind of like, I'm hearing like ego constructs here. Clarify the Three of Swords. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? Clarify the Three of Swords. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? Clarify the Three of Swords. What action does pile two's person want to take next? We have the Magician. Clarify the Three of Swords. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? And the Chariot. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling like for some of you there may be like long distance or something like that, or even just like emotional distance. It's like your person just really wants to create you in their life. They have so much desire for you here with the Magician. They literally might know like how to manifest, so that could be something they're trying to do is, you know, instead of visualizing maybe heartbreak and disappointment, they're trying to visualize success in the connection. There's a lot of movement in this pile is really what I'm getting here. Like this person I feel like is ready to take action towards you, especially with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So this combination, especially with this Fool here, you know, on this horse, it's giving me like travel energy, but even if you guys like live next to each other, I feel like that travel maybe is them crossing any sort of barriers emotionally that you guys have. It's like being really really honest, a lot of communication. I'm feeling like a huge rush of energy from your person towards your connection. Because they just like, you just light them up and they feel like you are, you know, meant for them here with the Chariot. It's like, again, when they listen to their intuition, that's what comes through, is that they're meant to pursue this connection, that there's really, you know, a beautiful future that you guys have together. All right, let's get some Lenormand cards now and see what else is going on. Okay, pile two. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two, please? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? All right, so we have the Locket and the Moon. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? And the Journal. Okay, so yeah, this is about revealing secret feelings. This is what I'm getting. So for some of you, your person, I feel like with the Moon, the Locket, they have such deep, tender feelings for you. Like with the Ace of Cups, literally, like they have an overflowing amount of love for you. But this Journal, this is also like the book, that can represent secrets here, the High Priestess energy sort of too, you know, secret, deep desire, secret, deep feelings. But I feel like they're really tapping in with their intuition here and their emotions with the Moon card. And it's like they feel like they need to maybe reveal all these sort of emotions that maybe they've kept up in their head, you know, not really talked about, because it's like they feel like you deserve to. I'm hearing like if they want a chance with you, or if they want this relationship to work, it's like they know that they need to let you inside of their mind, that, you know, they don't want to leave you guessing anymore, is something I'm getting here. They want to give you some sort of hidden information. The Moon card can also be definitely about like sort of revealing things as well. So I feel like there's a lot of emotions that they want to reveal to you. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two, please? We have Heart with a Key, Seduction. What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? What action does pile two's person want to take next towards pile two? Love call and date. You guys, this is so cute. Okay, so, yeah, we have, oh my god, this is like almost sort of similar looking vibes here. So with the heart with the key, it's like, yeah, your person definitely feels like you are the one, you're the person for them. They feel like you guys are perfect for each other. And it's interesting, it says welcoming love. So it's like opening their heart up to this love, to you. Not running away from it or keeping it hidden due to fears. And then we have the seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. So that Knight of Cups energy with the Ace of Wands is definitely giving that energy of seduction. But I feel like it's seduction from a good place. It's like romantic seduction. It's not just, them using you physically or whatever. I feel like, there's a lot of attraction, there's a lot of temptation that you bring to them, but that's not all that, they feel. They obviously also love you a lot, care for you a lot. So we have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Exactly, like revealing all these feelings that they have for you, revealing all these secret thoughts, secret emotions. And then we have date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan/set a date. I definitely don't feel like this is about meeting someone new, but actually, it's interesting, meeting someone new. The message I'm getting from that is it's almost like with this Fool energy, it's like a new version of them. It's like you're going to be meeting them, but they're going to be different because they've let go of so much here with the Tower. So yeah, they want to set a date with you. They want to hit you up on the phone. They want to call you and have a date with you and really get together and enjoy a very nice time. Very cute. Okay, very, very cute. Let's get some messages from them now, pile two. All right. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? We have, I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Interesting. Yeah, the Tower could definitely represent that. It's like they could be going through a breakup or, loss somehow in their life. It's like there's something exiting their life. I feel like that's good. It's like ultimately good, but it could be triggering them to have to do those deeper, that deeper healing. We exist within each other's hearts. This is very sweet. So yeah, with the heart with the key, it's like they do feel like you guys have this really deep heart-based connection. They feel like you are the key to their heart. Let's see. Running away from you takes time and pain, and I don't even want to. I still spend all my time thinking about you. So this person may have run away from this connection at one point, or maybe sometimes they do shut down and freeze up and, don't express, but they're saying like, I don't even really want to run away when I do. Even if I do run away or distance, it's like literally pointless because I still think about you all the time. I'm not able to forget about you. What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Oops. Okay, let's just take all these. Okay, so we have you're the love of my life, which is, yeah, I definitely feel that here. Like with the meeting the one card, it's like they definitely feel like you are that person to them. We have I'll show you my heart if you show me yours. So it's like they're wanting this sort of reciprocal vulnerability here, and I feel like they're getting ready to be vulnerable is really what I'm getting here. We have looking at you is like staring straight into the sun. You are so radiantly beautiful. So it may be, overwhelming to them here a bit sometimes, is like how beautiful you are to them, how attracted they are to you. We have I'm completely committed to you. I'm dedicated to you and our union. Look at that. 2 cards about commitment and dedication. I feel like your person is very loyal to you on the heart level. I'm purging my wounds and letting go of so much baggage and pain. Exactly with the Tower card and the Dark Night of the Soul. They really want you to know that like it's literally like they are almost like a kid again, like free with that Fool energy. I'm afraid of showing weakness because I'm afraid of being judged for how sensitive I truly am. So if they ever did shut down, it's probably due to those unhealed issues and fear of sensitivity. Your person is definitely very sensitive. They could have been judged or bullied for that in the past. That could be something they're having to let go of. I'm hearing like they had a fear that people wouldn't like a romantic partner wouldn't be attracted to them if they showed vulnerability or sensitivity. Like they think like, oh, girls don't like vulnerability or they don't like sensitivity in me or something like that, or like men don't like sensitivity in me. I don't know, something about that. Like they think that it's somehow unattractive to be sensitive, and I feel like they're having to like let that go. And they have the universe has our back, so they feel like you guys have some sort of divine protection over this connection. This is definitely very spiritual here between you. What does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2 right now, please? What does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2 right now, please? What does pile 2's person want to say? We have clarity. Through inner peace, I have found the truth of my soul. So they are definitely feeling very peaceful. I think the Temperance card came out. They've been balancing themselves, healing themselves, and they found the truth, and I feel like the truth is you. We have closer. I need to be close to you. I want to feel your touch. Seduction card. That's why they want to take you out on a date. They just want to be near you. What does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2? What does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2, please? What does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2? We have action. I want to move things forward with you in a positive direction. Well, look at that. That's what this reading is all about. So they do want to take action. I definitely am not getting a lot of stagnancy from your person. I feel like there's a lot, that tower is indicating there's just a lot of powerful changes going on with them. Lessons. I'm learning profound soul lessons from you and our connection. And then forever. I want to stay in your arms forever. I will always love you. That's really beautiful. That's why they're so dedicated to you. I feel like they know they'll always have this love for you, have these feelings. Let's get a couple more messages. What else does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2? What else does pile 2's person want to say to pile 2? What else does pile 2's person want to say? We have, nothing I have done was ever your fault. Interesting. So if they did run away, if they did not show vulnerability, or they did things in this connection, they're saying it was never your fault. It was about these wounds. I have always loved you and always will. Look at this. We have I have always loved you coming out twice. That's very significant. I feel like your person really does mean that. They really do feel that, pile 2. All right, let's get you a word of advice before we close out your reading. All right. Pile 2. What does pile 2 need to hear right now, please? What does pile 2 need to hear right now, please? What does pile 2 need to hear right now? What does pile 2 need to hear right now, please? Okay. We have be truthful with yourself. Cool image. I like her glasses and her dress. She looks cute. This says, when you are truthful with yourself, you start to see everything as it is, not the way you want to see it. The wounds in your emotional body are covered by the denial system. When you look at your wounds with the eyes of truth, you can finally heal those wounds. That's so interesting because this is very mirrored energy. Like your person is healing their wounds. This is like encouraging you to look at your wounds as well. So what I'm kind of getting here is like a lot of times when things happen in childhood or things happen in relationships, it's like we will say like, oh, this person did that because they don't love me because I'm not lovable or something like that. So I feel like this is about being truthful and seeing like, again, this is not personal. This was not your fault. You know, whatever your parents did was not about you or your worthiness. You are inherently lovable and worthy. And it's like, you know, other people's actions are more about them typically than, you know, they're ever really about us, other than us like triggering them, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this is definitely about looking at yourself truthfully, I feel like, and trying to see the truth beyond what you've maybe been telling yourself about things. And yeah, not like, also not denying yourself of your pain as well, and like kind of, you know, spiritually bypassing and trying to just sort of act like everything's okay when it's not, because you do sometimes have to go into those wounds and really dig them out and really look at them to fully heal those things, because they just tend to sort of like fester if we ignore them, and then they come out in, you know, unconscious behaviors and stuff, and we're like, why are we even doing that? And it's like because of this thing we haven't been looking at. All right, pile 2, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure reading for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sending you lots of love and beauty and healing and abundance and other good things. Take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing super well. So, let's get into your person and what action they want to take next towards you. All right, pile 3. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3, please? What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? We have the Six of Pentacles. What action does pile 3's person want to take next? We have the Tower. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? We have the Two of Wands. What action does pile 3's person want to take? We have the King of Swords on the floor. Oh my god, I almost just fell out of my chair. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? What action? We have the Six of Wands. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? And the Page of Cups. Awesome. So a lot of positive energy from this this pile so far. So with the Six of Pentacles and the King of Swords, I'm definitely getting the vibe that your person wants to definitely be more generous with you. And I feel like this is being generous about their truth here at the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very honest, really tells it how it is. And so I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it's like they want to give you some sort of truth here. They want to give you some sort of honesty or clarity, or I'm kind of hearing like they want to show you what's on their mind or really open up to you. I feel like you may have given a lot to this person. I feel like they also want that balance and reciprocity. I feel like they respect you a lot and they want to, I feel like, show that to you. Let's see. And I feel like even with the King of Swords, yeah, it's like your person's planning right now is what I'm getting here. With the Two of Wands and the King of Swords, it's like they're planning maybe, even like with the Six of Pentacles, that could literally be like some sort of a gift that they want to give to you. Maybe like I'm hearing like a vacation they want to take you on, or just some sort of like something special to give to you to show you that they care. And it's like almost like they're in strategy mode trying to figure out maybe what the best thing to do is here. But it's like they definitely want to be generous with you, whether that's just emotionally or literally financially generous. We have the Tower and the Six of Wands. So this is interesting. The Tower is kind of also came out for pile 2, so it could be a collective thing that's going on right now. But it's like there's some sort of falseness that your person is like wanting to release here, like within their life or within themselves. So if that's sort of situations that they're caught up in that they need to let go of because they're not serving them anymore, that's definitely something they want to do. If that's ways of thinking that are no longer serving them, or literally just their own ego. I feel like the Tower sort of represents, isolating yourself up in this tower, keeping yourself safe with your ego and your masks, but then it's like eventually, you have to sort of let that go, leave that behind if you want to experience other people, if you want to experience true vulnerability and connection. So it's like there's a sense of definitely letting go and purging. It may be painful, what your person's having to release or let go of or transition on from, but I feel like with the Six of Wands, it's like they know that ultimately whatever this is that's leaving their life or needs to change is ultimately going to bring success and victory to your connection. There's a lot of sixes that are coming out in this pile, and that's definitely about like harmony and love and stuff like that. So it's like they know whatever this tower that's falling is, it's like they know it's for the best, because they really want a really great success with you here. It's like you make them feel very proud. It's like you make them feel just like, I don't know, very capable. You may be like a cheerleader to them in a lot of ways. Like you maybe give them a lot of support and encouragement. They just feel really great being with you. It's like they feel like the best version of themselves. Like how they like, I don't know, like their ideal version of themselves, I feel like comes out when they're with you is like what I'm hearing. Let's see. We also have the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. So yeah, definitely planning mode here. It's like they're sort of analyzing things, trying to figure things out. It's like with the Page of Cups, this is that expression of intimacy and vulnerability. It could be a message of vulnerability. If you haven't heard from this person in a while, it could be they're planning to return to you, maybe, drop you a phone call or a sweet sort of text message. For those of you where you work together, it's like they're trying to figure out maybe how to open up to you in a way that will make you feel really good. It's like your person really wants to make you feel good is what I'm getting here at the Six of Pentacles. It's like they want to make you feel proud of them as well. So this Tower could be them releasing something that you've been wanting them to let go of. That could be like, something toxic in their life, even if that's just like food that they're eating or some sort of addiction. It's like they want to make you feel like, yeah, like you're really proud to know them or to be with them. So yeah, I feel like the Page of Cups is definitely a message of love as well, or some sort of kind gesture. And again, that could be like planning this sort of vacation or planning some sort of gift here. It's like they really want a positive future with you. They see a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. You can see all this yellow here. It's like you bring out a really happy version of themselves, is what I'm getting. I'm also getting with the King of Swords, it's almost like you get them out of their head a bit. And I think that they really appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, with the Page of Cups, it's like you open up their heart. Your person may be very logical, very analytical, but I feel like you bring out this sort of tender, sweet side to them here with the Page of Cups that maybe not a lot of other people have seen in their life. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? Clarify the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Literally, there's something almost financial is what I'm getting. It's like they want to provide for you here. But we also have I want to offer you a new beginning. So that could be if you guys, are, working through things. It's like they want to offer you a fresh start. This also could literally be like a wedding ring or something like that, like a commitment as well with the Ace of Pentacles. That's very physical. This person is giving something physical to this person. So that could definitely be like some sort of gift or money, or just like a physical representation of their emotional commitment to you or something like that. Your person has a very generous heart is what I'm getting. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Cups. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? Clarify the Page of Cups. We have the Nine of Pentacles. In my eyes, you are perfection. This is really sweet. So yeah, there's so much. I feel like your person may be an earth sign for some of you, or they have that present in their chart. But yeah, it's like your person really looks up to you. They really admire you here with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you really have your stuff together financially. I feel like your self-esteem is on point. Like you're just really on point in general, I feel like, in your life. You're very independent also. Like you kind of, it's like they want to offer you all this, even financial stuff, but that's like they know that you don't really need it because, you kind of have that sort of abundance mindset, or just a lot of abundance, or you're just a very abundant person, like spiritually, like, even if you're not like a millionaire or whatever, like you have, it's like you provide for yourself everything that you need. But it's like, I feel like that person really enjoys that. But yeah, they want to give you, I feel like, a really comfortable life as well. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Cups. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? Clarify the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. I need to free myself from the fears that hold me back. So yeah, there's an element, I feel like that fear is sort of tied to the Tower here, that there's a slight fear of vulnerability your person may have. Again, with this King of Swords energy, that's very in the head, not very much in touch with the heart space. And so it may take a lot for your person to be this most vulnerable version of themselves, which is what the Page of Cups is. It may take them a lot to do that. And it's like that's why they're planning. It's like maybe they're ready to like kind of give to you abundantly and sort of, more physical stuff. They can do that. Maybe they can handle that for now. But it's like it's going to take some planning maybe for them, a bit of time for them to step out of their comfort zone to be truly emotionally vulnerable. But it's like that's something that they want to do though. Like that's something that they have that goal for, because I think they understand that in order to build the strength of the connection, they are going to need to, really give you that softer side of themselves. They don't want you to think they're just this like sort of intense person here with the King of Swords, like all rational, all logical, all the time. Clarify the Two of Wands. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? Clarify the Two of Wands. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? We have the Seven of Cups. I'm making important choices. Clarify the Two of Wands. And Page of Pentacles. I want to reach out and send you a message. Okay, so there's definitely these important choices that they have to make in their life right now with the Seven of Cups. It's like, it's also in a way like a spiritual test. And so it's like your person is sort of maybe in their comfort zone right now, comfortable, where they're at, but it's like in order to progress this connection, you know, maybe send you this important message of some vulnerability, some message of love, it's like they're going to have to make maybe a choice that scares them a little bit, that does go beyond maybe their own limitations. And yeah, they're having to maybe be at a little bit of a crossroads there with the Two of Wands, and figure out, you know, what path to take here. But I definitely feel like the path that they're choosing ultimately is that they want to be with you and they want to communicate with you. They want to invest in the connection as well with the Page of Pentacles. It's a very loyal energy. I feel like it's also like how best to show you those feelings that they have for you. All right, let's get some Lenormand now, pile 3. Let's see. Pile 3. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? We have the Journal, the Lady. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? What action does pile 3's person want to take? And the Child. Interesting, like that inner child energy. We're at the Page of Cups. Okay, so definitely you are, I feel like you might be the feminine in this connection. Here with the Lady energy, you don't actually have to be a woman, but you know, that's the energy that you hold. I also feel like this is about your person's own feminine energy here too. And the Child, definitely with that inner child energy. This is about freedom and innocence and, you know, sort of that carefree attitude where you really do just open up and have a good time, and you don't stress too much about things or about failure. You just sort of go with the flow and go with what you're feeling called to do. And definitely with this Lady energy, with this feminine energy, it's like they want to be in their emotions and their intuition more. I feel like in this connection. And the Journal, this is about, this can be about secrets or hidden knowledge. So it could be that your person does kind of keep a lot up just in their head. And it's like they kind of want to shift out of that and be more in their feelings, be more in their childlike energy, but more in their feminine energy, so they can really give to you what you deserve. Also, this could be about revealing hidden thoughts or hidden feelings as well as the Journal. Things that they have been, you know, churning around in their head that they haven't really showed to you. That could be something that they're feeling like ready to do. Let's get some more oracle cards now. Pile 3. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? We have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting wants to date. Palm tree. What action does pile 3's person want to take next towards pile 3? What action does pile 3's person want to take? And we have lightning. Look at that with the Tower. Literally the same energy. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Okay, so your person, I'm getting a bit of almost like secret admirer energy here. Like your person's like crushing on you like really hard, but maybe they haven't told you for some of you. So that literally could be what the secret knowledge is with that Journal energy, is that they do have these, you know, feelings for you. They have a crush on you. They want to flirt with you. That's also very Page of Cups energy. So this literally could be them like telling you like, hey, I really like you. I have feelings for you. I'm feeling like a text or a call definitely from this pile. And then we have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So yeah, they want something really stable and secure with you here. They want this future with you. It's interesting because like the Tower is like something is crumbling, something is going away, and it's almost like they want to rebuild with you. It's like letting something else go so they can have this connection. Yeah, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So there's some sort of transformation going on with them. They're having these epiphanies, maybe realizing that they do need to let go of things so they can be with you. Yeah, definitely, I feel like this could be about letting go of karmic people or karmic partners, definitely in your person's life, if that resonates. But it could be like with this lightning energy, it's like all of a sudden they just sort of show up and maybe give you all this sort of information or really tell you how they're feeling or offer you something that you maybe is totally surprising to you because you never thought your person would like open up to you like that, or you know, be vulnerable like that. That could definitely be what that is as well. They're going through a shift, definitely. Pile 3. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person really want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person really want to say? We have, please don't give up on me. So yeah, they're saying like, especially with this Two of Wands energy, they may still be sort of in planning mode, but they're saying, like, don't give up on me. Like, I feel like they are planning on coming towards you. Pile 3, what else does pile 3's person want to say? I feel so close to you. It's like I've known you forever. So definitely could be soulmate vibes here. This person does feel like, you know, you guys just get along really well, like old friends. They feel like you guys just have this connection where they feel like they can really be themselves with you, be vulnerable. What else does pile 3's person want to say? I like to fantasize about having a future with you. Yeah, definitely the Two of Wands is about having a future. So they do think about that. They do fantasize, especially with this palm tree energy that's giving me like 10 of Pentacles vibes, where it's like, yeah, like you guys building a future together, you guys having a life together, a home even. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person want to say? I'm so mad at myself for how I've treated you. Okay, that may resonate for some of you where your person maybe did do or say things that, you know, caused problems in this connection. But I feel like that's why there's like this change going on within them. Maybe they've had this epiphany that something about them needs to change or something in their life needs to change. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? My bed feels so cold and empty without you in it. So yeah, they definitely, you know, want that passion. They want that, you know, love. They want you around them. They want to be closer to you. I feel like they fantasize about even like living with you guys so you can share a bed together, things like that. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person want to say? Oops. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person want to say? We have a happiness. You brighten my world. Your love brings me so much joy. It's really sweet. I definitely sense that. We have family. You're part of my soul family. So that's why they feel like you guys have known each other forever. You're literally soul family. You've incarnated together before, I feel like. What does pile 3's person want to say? We have apology. I'm so sorry for hurting you. I wish I could take it all back. Okay, so for some of you, this may or may not resonate, but there is something that your person did, since this is coming out twice, that they're mad at themselves and they want to offer you an apology. So yeah, if your person did hurt you guys in any way, they really regret that. They feel really bad about that. Yeah, definitely. If that doesn't resonate, then, you know, don't take it. But for those of you where it does, yeah, your person is very regretful. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? We have intimacy. I want to be vulnerable with you, mind, body, and soul. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, definitely wanting that emotional intimacy. And then telepathy. We are psychically connected. I feel and hear you all the time. So this person may dream about you a lot. They just may feel very connected to you on that level. You guys do telepathically communicate, sorry. So maybe you pick up on this person's emotions a lot too. So if you ever just kind of think of them and you feel like a rush of emotion just like super randomly, that's actually probably them and you're picking up on it. Especially if it feels like totally random and like disconnected from whatever you're doing. That's probably them thinking about you and getting emo. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person want to say? This isn't the first or last time we've met. We have done this before and we'll do it again. So again, like past life energy here. I dream of you nearly every night and daydream of you all day. There's no way I will ever be able to forget about you. Yeah, I was just saying dreams. I can't help falling under your spell. You're like a love potion to me. Wow. So yeah, you're very, very magnetic to this person. It is like you have this just sort of hold over them. My destructive behavior comes from self-loathing. Have compassion for the inner suffering I'm experiencing. So there's something about destructive energy with this apology. So they're definitely saying, for those of you where the apology thing resonates, they're saying that their destructive behavior comes from their own feelings of unworthiness and like self-esteem issues. So they are suffering if they've ever made you suffer or, you know, caused problems. It's definitely more about them than about you guys for sure. That Page of Cups literally could be that apology energy, wanting to send you a message of, you know, explanation or literally just saying I'm sorry for, you know, treating you that way or something like that for some of you guys. All right, let's get you guys an oracle card before we close out this reading. Pile 3. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? We have, you are only responsible for your half of a relationship. That seems very resonant with what we were just saying. There are two halves in every relationship, but you are only responsible for your half of the relationship. It is not up to you to control the other half. Respect the other half, and there is always going to be peace in that relationship. So this is definitely saying, like, you're responsible for how you show up in the connection, what you say, what you do, but definitely don't feel like the other person, their decisions that they choose to make, if they are self-sabotaging, things like that, like those don't really have anything to do with you, and you don't have to, feel guilty or even sad about the way your person has acted, because that's just not about you. That's not your problem. But definitely saying, like, respect the other half. So it's like, respect where they're coming from, respect, like, maybe they do have a lot of suffering, a lot of emotional stuff they're having to work through, and definitely respect them as just like a being, as a person, and see that, their emotions are valid, their feelings are valid, but yours are also very much equally valid as well. So, pile 3, thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to read for you today. Sending you lots of love and abundance and beauty and good times. All right, take care. Bye-bye.